Ever wondered how powerful active listening can be in relationships? It's a question that may seem simple, but is loaded with profound implications. In today's world of global interconnectedness and instant communication, the art of active listening has become a scarce resource. But what exactly is active listening? You see, it's more than just hearing the words that someone else is saying. It's fully engaging in the act of listening. It's about observing body language, understanding tone, and responding in a way that makes the speaker feel acknowledged and understood. Active listening is not a passive process. It's dynamic, requiring patience, empathy, and above all, respect. It's about being present in the moment, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally too. It's about setting aside your own thoughts and feelings for a moment to fully immerse yourself in someone else's perspective. Now you might ask, why is this so important? Well, consider this. How often do we find ourselves in conversations where we're merely waiting for our turn to speak? Or instances where we're so consumed with our own thoughts that we're not really listening to what the other person is saying? It's a common predicament, one that many of us fall into without even realizing. But when we actively listen, we're doing more than just avoiding these pitfalls. We're showing the other person that we value their thoughts and feelings. We're creating an environment where they feel seen, heard, and understood. We're fostering a deeper, more meaningful connection. And this is not just about romantic relationships. This applies to all forms of interpersonal relationships, be it with friends, family, or colleagues. Active listening can help us understand others better, build stronger bonds, and navigate conflicts more effectively. Active listening is much more than an act of courtesy. It's a profound and meaningful form of human connection. It's about loving someone by truly listening to them. It's about showing them that their perspective matters. And in a world filled with constant interruptions and superficial dialogues, it's a skill that's more crucial than ever. So the next time you find yourself in a conversation, remember the power of active listening. Because to listen is to love, and to love is to listen. And that, my friends, is the essence of active listening. Have you ever pondered how listening can equate to loving someone? Well, the answer is more profound than you might think. Listening, particularly active listening, plays a crucial role in how we express love and build connections. Active listening involves more than just hearing the words that someone is saying. It's about being fully engaged in the act of listening. It's about observing body language, understanding the tone of voice, and responding in a way that lets the speaker know they're seen and understood. It's a dynamic process that requires patience, empathy, and above all, respect. When we truly listen, we validate the other person's emotions and experiences. We show them that their perspective is important. This validation not only strengthens relationships, but also empowers the speaker. It's a way of saying, I see you, I hear you, and what you're saying matters to me. Listening also builds trust. Trust is fortified when people feel they are heard. Active listening fosters a safe environment where individuals can share their thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. Over time, this trust deepens, leading to stronger, more resilient relationships. Additionally, active listening can significantly reduce conflicts. Many disagreements escalate due to misunderstandings that could be avoided with better listening skills. Truly understanding another person's viewpoint can clarify differences and pave the way towards consensus-based solutions. Misunderstandings are diminished and harmony is promoted. So you see, listening is a form of love. It's about putting aside your own thoughts and feelings to fully engage with another person. It's about showing respect, building trust, and validating the experiences of others. Active listening is a love language, as it allows us to truly understand and connect with our loved ones. It's more than just an act of courtesy. It's a deep and meaningful form of human connection that seems to be dwindling in a world full of constant interruptions and superficial dialogues. Embrace the art of listening, and you'll find that it's not just your relationships that will be transformed, but also your perspective on what it truly means to love someone. So, how can we practice active listening? That's the question we'll dive into in this part of our discussion. The art of active listening is not a talent, rather it's a skill that can be honed with practice and patience. Let's start with the basics. One of the easiest and most effective ways to show someone you're actively listening is to maintain eye contact. Eye contact signals engagement and respect. It tells the speaker that you're fully present in the conversation and that their words have your undivided attention. However, active listening goes beyond just maintaining eye contact. It's essential also to avoid interrupting the speaker. This can be challenging, especially when you're eager to contribute to the conversation. But remember, active listening isn't about waiting for your turn to speak. It's about fully understanding the speaker's perspective. So, be patient, allow the speaker to finish their thoughts, and show them that their words matter. Asking relevant questions is another crucial component of active listening. These questions should be based on what the speaker has said, showing that you're engaged and interested. Asking for clarification or further explanation not only deepens your understanding, but it also shows the speaker that you're genuinely invested in what they're saying. Next, let's talk about summarizing. After the speaker has finished their thought, it can be helpful to repeat back or summarize what you've heard. This ensures that you've understood correctly and gives the speaker an opportunity to clarify any misunderstandings. Plus, it's a clear indication that you've been actively listening, as you couldn't summarize their point without truly paying attention. Lastly, it's important to regulate your reactions. While it's natural to have emotional responses to what we hear, try to maintain a neutral and open posture. Overreacting or responding too quickly can hinder effective communication and make the speaker feel judged or misunderstood. By keeping an open mind and a calm demeanor, you're creating a safe space for honest conversation. Practicing these techniques can take time, and that's okay. Active listening isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's about making a conscious effort to fully engage in your conversations, to understand before being understood. It's about showing empathy, respect, and genuine interest in what others have to say. Remember, active listening is more than just a communication skill. It's a way of showing love and appreciation for the people in your life. It's a way of saying, I see you, I hear you, and what you're saying matters to me. So next time you find yourself in a conversation, whether it's with your partner, a friend, or a colleague, I encourage you to practice active listening. Be present, be patient, and be open to understanding their perspective. You might be surprised at how much deeper and more fulfilling your conversations can become. Practicing active listening can make our conversations more meaningful and our relationships more fulfilling. So let's pause, let's listen, and let's connect on a deeper level. Can active listening really transform our relationships? The answer is a resounding yes. In fact, it's a powerful catalyst for personal growth and deeper connections. Let's delve into how active listening can truly transform your relationships, taking them to new depths of understanding and intimacy. Imagine a relationship where both parties really listen to each other, where each word is not just heard, but truly absorbed, and each sentiment is fully understood. This is the transformative power of active listening. It's like a magic key that unlocks a deeper level of connection, allowing each person to feel seen, heard, and profoundly understood. Active listening can turn the mundane into the extraordinary, transforming everyday conversations into meaningful exchanges. It can take a simple, "How was your day?" and turn it into a rich exploration of experiences and emotions. Moreover, active listening is a silent yet profound form of love. By giving someone your full attention, you're showing them that you value their thoughts, their feelings, their experiences. You're telling them, without words, that they matter to you. But the transformative impact of active listening isn't just about the here and now. It's also about the future. It lays the foundation for a relationship filled with trust, respect, and mutual understanding. It sets the stage for a partnership where both parties can grow and thrive, individually and together. And perhaps most importantly, active listening transforms not just the relationship, but the individuals within it. It encourages self-reflection, self-awareness, and personal growth. It fosters empathy, patience, and respect for different perspectives. So can active listening really transform our relationships? Absolutely. It deepens connections, enriches conversations, and strengthens bonds. It transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary, the mundane into the meaningful. It's a silent yet profound form of love, a form of love that has the power to transform not just our relationships, but ourselves as well. By giving someone our full attention and time through active listening, we're offering one of the most valuable gifts we can give. So, what have we learned about active listening? We've delved into the essence of this crucial skill, understanding that it's not just about hearing words, but fully engaging in the act of listening. We've seen how it involves observing body language, understanding tone of voice, and responding in a way that makes the speaker feel seen and heard. We've explored why listening equates to loving. By truly listening, we validate the emotions and experiences of others, we build trust, and we can reduce conflicts, allowing for deeper and more meaningful connections. We've outlined how to practice active listening, maintaining eye contact, avoiding interruptions, asking relevant questions, repeating and summarizing, and regulating our reactions all contribute to effective communication. We've highlighted the transformative impact of active listening. It can enrich our relationships, making them deeper, more rewarding, and infused with love. Remember, to listen actively is to love deeply. So let's make every conversation count. Written by Kurt Benfeld.